Hello, dear Aquarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here for your reading, May of 2021. This is a general and love reading. Dear Aquarius, it is a bit late. We've just had Easter, so I do apologize. I'm running a little bit behind. But yeah, there's a lot going on this month. There's a lot of work that I've got on my plate too. We've got eclipses, we've got Mercury preparing to retrograde. So dear Aquarius, with Saturn and Jupiter in your sign, there's a lot going on for you. Let's see what the cards have got to say, what Spirit has got to say, as of course the cards are always the same. It's the channeling or the guidance from Spirit. So Spirit, please, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node in Aquarius. What's going on in the month of May of 2021? What's happening for Aquarius? General and in love. We've got Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Your challenge is, could be an air sign, words, harsh words, conflict, competitive energies, dear Aquarius. So you could be in a competition for the heart of this Queen of Pentacles, or the challenge is to come out of conflict, leave the battle, leave the challenge, and move on. If you're not feeling loved up and you're a third person, it's time to move on. Okay, and the challenge could be harsh words with an earth sign. Could also, well, if this is Virgo, I understand the swords, because Virgo is very logical, very much about thoughts. Let's see, at your foundation, here you are. Here you are, this is you, King of Swords. King of Swords, very intelligent, very powerful, a very powerful mind. Where emotions are concerned, not very open. You're more about the details here. You're more about what's right and what's wrong. And you're quite a match, I'm going to say. You're quite a match. There's a lot of similarities, but there's strong competitive energies here. And we could be talking about a third person in the picture. Recent past, yeah, battle, conflict. In a family situation could be. What's crowning you? What's on your mind? Wow. Something is tearing you apart, dear Aquarius. Some of you could be facing legal issues. Maybe even, I don't know, if this earth sign has because if you could have earth in your chart as well, but I don't know, but I feel here that there is you're being threatened with a divorce, a separation. That's what's on your mind. See, because King of Swords, your connection here is based on truth, logic, not on emotions. Okay? So what you see is what you get. What you see, you believe. What you don't see, you don't believe. Let's see what is in the near future. The Death card. An ending. A transformation. Scorpio, we've just had recently, we've had a full moon in Scorpio, which was squaring you, dear Aquarius. The position of you. Four of Pentacles. You're holding back, minding your pennies, probably trying to save up if you've got legalities pending here. You're holding back, or you're holding on to this love connection, but you're, I don't know, trying to protect yourself here. You're feeling left out, the miser, not having enough money. What's going on around you? We've got the Empress here. So you could be looking at This could be a mother figure, or this could be someone that's surrounding you, or someone that you've got your eye on. Now, usually the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, for me, they're the same person. But this will not be true for all of you. This could be a mother figure or someone that you work with. This is in your environment, okay? The Empress could be someone that's very attractive to you. Could also be a mother figure. This is Taurus and Libra. Let's see what we've got in your hopes and fears. We've got the Hierophant. Taurus is here. Marriage, commitments, your beliefs. Could be a spiritual connection. I'm just wondering if you're the third person, because we've got an Empress, which could be a mother figure. We've got a Queen of Pentacles, which is in the now position. And we've got you here. A lot of fixed energies. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo should come through soon. What is the outcome? And we've got Temperance. And Temperance is Archangel Michael here, trying to bring in balance, healing. Now, remember that Temperance it's a card of healing, but it's Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is transiting through your sign. It is going to move into your second house. Those of you that are Sun, Aquarius, rising Aquarius, Jupiter will bring you blessings. Jupiter can bring expansion, growth, good luck, or it can also bring separation and divorce. So you will be seeing those matters, in which way it will help you out. Jupiter in mid-May until end of July. And then again, Jupiter will return to Pisces, the house of Pisces, which will be your second house. So Jupiter will bring you abundance in 2022, but it can also bring a divorce, right? Where there's been no fairness, no justice, no balance. Jupiter expands on everything it touches. It also helps you grow spiritually. It also can expand on the deception of Pisces. So Temperance is someone that's trying to hold themselves back. Remember that Jupiter is also a sign of freedom. Jupiter, Sagittarius, just like Aquarius, you've got many similarities with Sagittarius. And I'm going to say also that we're having a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius where karma is being released. A full moon in Sagittarius, which means whatever karmic cycle you're dealing with, you should be shedding. Something that's very familiar to you needs to be let go, because there's a new beginning with a solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini. And that will be in a good position for you. So new beginnings, dear Aquarius. And we've got the Knight of Wands, again Sagittarius. I do see explosive energies here, a volcanic eruption. Five of Pentacles, two people not being on the same page spiritually, financially, not being happy. There is an imbalance here. Someone is ready to move towards their desire. And I feel that this is you, dear Aquarius. The Hanging Man, Pisces, you see? Ending a major karmic cycle where you've been wearing the rose-colored glasses. Maybe this eclipse, maybe even that full moon eclipse in Scorpio that squared you, showed you something, or will be showing you something. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. What's going on in the Karma Dharma area for Aquarius in the month of May, please, Spirit. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and North Node in Aquarius. Thank you. And we've got Aquarius here, the star, which you are moving towards a wish fulfillment. This could be friendships. I know Aquarius loves, they put their friends even higher than their relationships, sometimes friendships, is on the top of your list, dear Aquarius. The star says that a wish fulfillment could be in the near future, or that you're realizing something like that. Remember, the star card is also a card of hope, and temperance is pouring from one cup to another. Here you've got one jug, two jugs in your hands. You are the water bearer. So maybe this is a wish fulfillment, or some of you could also be connecting to someone through social media. Let's see what else is going on for Aquarius in the month of May of 2021. Okay, despair. Where your marriage is concerned, you're in despair. This is a 5, like the Hierophant. Yeah, legality is pending. And this is a number 3, which is also the Empress. So I'm just wondering if you're dealing with someone. Yes, of course, there's many layers in the tarot, but someone that could be very much of a leader. So there's strong competitive energies, because Queen of Pentacles could also be the Empress. Now, the Empress could also be someone else as well. Let's look at the adjudication, what comes after that. And we've got the false person. Some deception will be shown to you. Something regarding lies, deception will be shown to you. And concerning a marriage here. So again, a number 3. So obviously there's been deception in your marriage, dear Aquarius. Whoever you're connected to, they may have been hiding behind the veil, you know, selling your story that was not true. And the false person is a number 8, which is also the Strength card, but also the Death card. If there's no trust in a connection, then there is no connection, I'm going to say here. Okay, we've got a 5, 8, 16, 19. Leo comes up again, the other fixed sign. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got 19 again, Leo. Coffin. The coffin means a death. A change is coming through. Okay, and we've got the Death card right here. So that Scorpio full moon is bringing you clarity, and therefore being able to sever ties with the past. Remember that the Death card, Scorpio, is also, it's physical, it's sexual. And obviously with falseness and despair and in a marriage and legal situations pending, there is no commitment here, no marriage. Let's take some Moonology, the Moonology Oracle, and see what the advice is. How is your emotional life in the month of May of 2021 for Aquarius, please, Spirit? We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces, that will be happening in the time of Virgo. Something will be completing. Now, if you are dealing with a Virgo, a full moon in Pisces is also an ending for this individual. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Some of you are growing spiritually here. And we've got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And a full moon in Aries will be in the time of Libra. So in September, end of August, there's going to be a fiery climax. Dear Aquarius, I also need to mention to you that there will be 2 full moons in your sign, and that's by no chance. So 23rd of July, there will be a full moon in Aquarius at the 1st degree. So those of you that are born in the beginning of the Aquarius season, first days, that full moon will be affecting you. Something will be culminating for you. And the blue moon, which will be a second full moon in your sign, the month, at the end of, on the 22nd August, so a month later, the next full moon will be at the last degrees of Aquarius. So it will be at the critical degree. And that full moon on the 22nd of August there will be a fiery climax for you, and you expect the unexpected. So a blue moon doesn't happen very often, right? So that's what's happening for you. And as I said, things don't happen without a reason. So let's see what's going on with the wisdom of the oracle for Aquarius before I take another layer of tarot. Round and round, so you're in a karmic cycle that needs to, just like a merry-go-round where you need to jump off, and it's a number 7. So being over and over and over again in the same cycle, there is a 7. Maybe some of you have been thinking to move away from a home. Remember, the Chariot is a house move. And we've got the Fates. The Fates, which is a number 17, just like the Star is. Fated happenings will be playing out for you. And fate does speak of the nodes, right? Look at all the stars here. I feel that breaking away from this cycle will behoove you, dear Aquarius. So let's read quickly from the Fates book here, number 17. Which 17 also adds up to an 8, right? So it was in the upright. Let's read the upright message. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective by nature and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Let's read the relationship message. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid the discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So either you're trying to control a situation or change someone, or that is being done to you. So it will be different for each of you. Let's take another layer of tarot and see what's going on here. I feel that with the Five of Swords, I feel that there's great intelligence here. The Five of Swords is in the challenge position on the Queen of Pentacles, which I feel this Queen of Pentacles is not someone usually that would want to use swords. It's usually the air signs, even though, yes, Earth is more grounded, it's more practical. Now, if this is a Virgo, yes, there can be logic there, but I feel that a logical sword is not the Five of Swords, right? It would be the Ace of Swords. So the challenge is for this Queen of Swords to know that she's got the power within her grasp. I don't think she wants to use those swords. She prefers to turn her back She's waiting for her ships. She's been working really hard. Queen of Pentacles. Someone very good with their money. Usually, well, quite careful with their spending as well. Why do we have the Five of Swords in the challenge position? Yeah. The Emperor. The Emperor is very limiting. It's very much about leadership. I feel that there is competition. Who's going to be the boss here, dear Aquarius? Who's going to take the higher ground? Who's going to give the orders here? And the Emperor is not someone someone that looks into having fun. It's more about doing the work. And I do see that it's not easy for this Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Emperor is usually Taurus, Aries, Taurus. I just dropped a card and it's in the reverse. Five of Cups, which is in your foundation. This is regrets, having regrets for a long time. Not being happy, dear Aquarius. I don't see you being happy if this is a marriage. Now, the challenge is the Emperor here, that because there's no stability, there's just too much competition. Who's going to take charge? Who's going to be the boss here? Unless this is a third person that's in the story here. We've got the Emperor and we've got the Empress. Could this be another partner that is competing with you for the heart of this Queen of Pentacles? Let's have a look at that Five of Wands. Yes, Five of Wands, conflict within a family. Looks like someone is wanting to move away, move to a new home. Now, Mars is transiting through Cancer, and that could be very frustrating. For those of you that are realizing that someone's done the dirty on you, it could be you that's wanting to move away. But there is deception here. Maybe the communication is just really negative. Now, if someone has been trying to control the other person, that's where the negativity lies. And this competition is going to get you to an ending. It's like where words cannot be understood, that's when the swords come out. And swords can mean legalities. Let's look at the Knight of Swords, which is what is crowning you. Difficult thoughts. There you go. Four of Cups, not happy. Not happy with the communication, not happy at home. Let's take one more. A heavy burden. If I would say that, dear Aquarius, if this Queen of Pentacles is threatening to leave or to, move legally, that is a very heavy burden for you, I see. But I feel it's not something that you're wanting to take part in. You prefer to like let it go. I don't know. 10 of Wands is a really heavy burden, and it does turn, it is a lot of fire. And a lot of fire and air could be very explosive. Why do we have the Death card? We've got the Ace, the Magician. And the Magician means that the stars are aligning to give you the power to move through this death process. And remember that we're having a Mercury retrograde very soon. So starting end of the month into June. So this could be a new beginning as you are closing up a cycle. And we've got the Queen of Cups here. Another Queen. Queen of Cups. Very psychic, very intuitive. Queen of Cups, very loving. Could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Why do we have the Empress here? I would say even though you feel love, you're holding back on that, not opening up. And we've got you here, dear Aquarius. You're right here. You're right here. You've come through twice in your reading. You're holding your sword of truth here. Even though you are fantasizing or maybe even admiring someone in your environment, you're still not speaking about it. You're not communicating. You could be communicating but not being open where love is concerned. You have difficulty with opening up, I feel here. King of Swords could also be a legal representative that is around you. Let's take one more card. And we've got Judgment. Harsh words. If this is your partner, your wife, your spouse, dear Aquarius, there's going to be a heavy judgment here, as there's been no life here. Remember that this is a crisis. This is like a resurrection. I mean, we've got the Death card and then we've got Pluto. This is like beginning again. And this is Archangel Michael as well. That's saying it's time to start living. Start living your life. If you haven't been living your life, something needs to give. This is help from Spirit coming through. This could be a big argument as well. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. And we've got, Six of Wands. A card of victory. Well, could speak of success and victory, but I see it as ego here within the relationship. Someone, you could be dealing with a partner that's very successful at what they do. Okay, could be dealing with, I don't know, maybe even someone that's very spiritual, or maybe you're connecting spiritually at this time. To family members, having the support through family. Remember, friendships as well. You know, the Six of Wands is a card of recognition and feeling successful. Maybe this was a successful relationship at some point. Something went wrong here. The fated things have happened. Let's look at the Temperance card. Five of Pentacles. Some of you are going through many changes in your life with this Five of Pentacles, financially not feeling very stable. You've got the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. There's a very big emotional distance between you and your partner. Okay, and maybe even your beliefs are being challenged at this point. I feel that you've both got different beliefs. Remember that Sagittarius is the beliefs we need to shed and grow spiritually from that. Let's take one more card on that Five of Pentacles. And we've got Temperance again. So Archangel Michael is 3 times in your reading here. You are protected. You certainly are protected. Now we've got the Empress and the Emperor here. So I don't know if you are dealing with a new person here, which could be also, it could be Libra, Taurus, also water in their chart. Now I'm going to say also that you do have competitive energies here. You could have a partner that is, remember the Empress, she is very popular, she attracts, but she's got someone here who is obviously an opposing, an opposition, in opposition to you and your happiness. Someone who's got their own company, someone who is a boss, could be. And maybe the Emperor, maybe you've been challenged to take on the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is not easy. It's not easy work. I'm wondering if you've been dealing with someone that's been showing you Queen of Pentacles can be sometimes discriminative. Look at that. You are moving on. So 8 of Cups says that you're leaving a situation in the past and you're moving on. We've got an eclipsed moon here. This could be signifying the eclipses. Okay, some of you obviously share children. I don't know, because these are 9 cups. I don't know if you're dealing with a Piscean individual here. Remember that this is unexpected love having come through. 9 of Cups, maybe out whilst drinking, connecting with others. You may have had a little bit of flirtation with another individual here. Looks like someone is in two minds about a union, a very important union. They've got choices with Gemini here. In the past, okay, remember that the North Node is in Gemini. And there will be a new beginning, as we've got a solar eclipse in Gemini, 10th of June. So this is a head over heart decision. Do I stay or do I go? As you're hoping to close up a major karmic cycle. Wow. Wow, here. 2 of Cups, a soulmate union, but a cycle closing. Maybe agreeing to disagree or end this cycle. There's new love coming through, dear Aquarius, I feel here. New love coming through. More fun. It's more fun for you. And I truly feel for many of you that for a lot of you, you are not the emperor. This is someone else. Now, this is an energy that is the challenge, where you've been challenged to sit on that throne. I don't think that you want that. Or I don't think that it's going to be easy for you, dear Aquarius, because the competition is really tough. It's very cutting here. You're showing up twice as the King of Swords, which I feel is you. So I will leave it there. I will be extending this reading. Remember that whatever is happening for you, I feel that there is a sense of freedom. You're releasing a karmic cycle from your life. It's as though you have not been living, you haven't been happy recently. And remember, dear Aquarius, that Saturn is transiting through your sign. So it's a time of doing the work. It's a time of standing strong in your integrity, proving yourself that you can be the leader. As Saturn does challenge you to bring you the rewards, the hard work has to be done. I feel you need a sense of freedom. I feel that you're more connected to your friendships here, and you're looking for that wish fulfillment. You want to break this vicious cycle. Fated events are happening for you, whether you've asked for them or not. I do feel here that there could be a crisis in the near future. But this is also a resurrection where you take a breath of fresh air, a new lease on life. That's what you're wanting. I think that's what Spirit is bringing in for you. All right, dear Aquarius, thank you so much for connecting with me here, for liking, sharing, commenting. I will be taking some cards on the extended reading from the Mythic Oracle from the Gods. Twin Flame Love Messages by Mystic Moon here. And I will be taking another layer of tarot. All right, so thank you so much. Love and light. I will see the rest of you on Patreon or through the extended readings through my website. Love and light, dear Aquarius. Talk to you soon.